So we thought we'd do a little update on our loft layout where we've made a little bit of progress. Something I've always wanted on a layout is a TMD, a diesel TMD. Some of you will have remembered this building that was actually in Traction magazine. A little piece about how I built it. And the little engine shed there was another one we built that for a different layout, one of the first layouts we ever built. So what we've got here is nice and simple. I managed to get a cheap, I think it's Bachmann resin fueling point because it was broken. And we've got my Immaculate Class 29 in the background. I've got a little building here, if Doug zooms in, that I built as an exercise to see in building my own car buildings, just need chimneys. So that's going to be the office and store. And it will also hide the controller for the lower level. And there'll be a bit of a retaining wall around the back. I'm probably going to leave the water tank as a lot of the old TMDs had the infrastructure from the steam days. So that will show it quite well. So there we go. So I'm quite pleased with that. That won't want a lot of work. I need to tidy up some tarmac in the foreground, put some drums and some people. I've got some great painted people we got cheap from the Something show, which are going to look good. So I'm quite pleased with that. We've got our little TMD. And then we did mention the harbour branch. And we now got the ballast mat down on that. And we've got it all wired in. So that's ready to go. And that again is going to have scenery here. And then we've also recently got a couple of Loco acquisitions. So got this from Train Times, Eastbourne Models and Hobbies, Sebastian, which we've seen some nice comments about. It's a great shop, have a look at it. That was only £30, which is not too bad for one of those Immaculate Lima Class 50s. I will run it in a second, and it is a bit noisy. I need to get it apart and give it a bit of a lube and a clean, but it is running okay. And then I'll show you the other one, and then we'll film them running, because as I say, it makes it a bit better. So if Doug comes over the other side. So this one's got a little bit of a history. This is a warship. Now that's the Lima one. It's quite nice. It's got directional lights. Bought it on eBay, and initially it was going to be a bit of a disaster because it didn't run. The people that sold it to us were very good. They said they'd take it back, pay all the refund and everything. But I had a look and it was just 2 missing wires. Doug, being the genius that he is, you couldn't get to the wires on the motor because of the bogies. Douglas found out how to take the bogies apart and get them out of the frame. And then because he's got very good at soldering, he was able to solder the 2 wires on, although he did solder one outside and have to do it twice, sorry to mention that, son. Got it all back together and now it's running. So we'll just do a little bit of film of all these Locos running. Just a little update this week on what we've been working on. Had lots of other real life things going on, and we'll have another video out soon. Hi, thanks for watching the video and for the nice comments. Click on the left for a previous video in this series, click on the right for another video you might enjoy, and please don't forget to click to subscribe, like, comment, etc. Thanks again.